Once upon a time, there was a mysterious young boy who accidentally fell from the depths of the universe to planet D60. In this strange place, he was saved by a kind-hearted individual named Spica, but unfortunately, he lost all his memories in the process. Only remember his name was Regulos. Spica introduced Regulos to Master Alude, the master of the Cosmo Beast Style. Impressed by Regulos' extraordinary talent, Master Alude decided to take him as his disciple, with Foros, his apprentice, to guide him. On the neighboring planet of D60, there was Leo, a young warrior from the L77 star in the Leo constellation. Leo frequently visited D60, where he and Regulos would spar under Foros' supervision. Despite their matches always ending with Leo as the victor, they formed a strong friendship and made a promise to have a rematch in the future. Apart from Regulos, there was another individual named Dias, who was also studying the Cosmo Beast Style. The relationship between Spica, Regulos, and Dias resembled that of an old trio team. One fateful day, while they were practicing, Master Alude and Foros brought devastating news. The L77 star had been invaded and destroyed by the alien magma army. Deeply concerned about Leo and Astra's, Regulos hastily ran out from the training place. However, as he regretted the situation, he suddenly realized that the magma army had already arrived at D60 and was wreaking havoc in the village. Their goal was to capture the Cosmo Beast fighters. In order to defend their homes, the Cosmo Beast fighters swiftly formed a battle formation and a fierce confrontation ensued. At that moment, the Magma Legion Admiral Vulcan descended from his spaceship and effortlessly defeated Dias. He then turned his attention to Regulos, but thankfully, Master Alude intervened just in time. With a powerful strike, Master Alude destroyed Vulcan's spaceship, enraging him. Vulcan engaged in close combat with Master Alude, but after a few exchanges, he was defeated. However, just as Master Alude gained the upper hand, an enemy launched a surprise attack from behind. Under the dual pressure, Master Alude eventually fell victim to Vulcan's poison hand strike, leaving him poisoned and unable to use his Cosmo Beast techniques. Filled with anger, Regulus intended to confront Vulcan, but he was stopped by Foros, who advised him not to let anger consume him. Disregarding the advice, Regulus stubbornly sought revenge against Vulcan alone. However, halfway through his flight, he collided with a rock wall and fell into a pit. Before he could regain his footing, he was attacked by a monster. Fortunately, Tuban, who had been imprisoned underground due to his impulsive behavior, came to Regulus' rescue. Tuban turned out to be a disciple of Master Alude, and Regulus asked to learn from him. Tuban agreed to teach him, but he must secretly practicing at night due to Tuban's strained relationship with Foros. Regulus dedicated himself tirelessly to studying day and night. After some time, during a sparring session, he accidentally revealed that he had been using Tuban's martial arts. Foros discovered this and confronted Tuban. The two engaged in a fierce fight until Master Alude quietly appeared in that place. He revealed that despite their differences, Foros and Tuban were actually brothers. Both had high hopes for Regulos, and their fights were meant to determine who would take Regulos as their disciple. This revelation greatly surprised Regulos. In the following days, with the guidance of the two masters, Regulos made rapid progress in his training. Finally, one day in a cave, he experienced an epiphany. The twin seals appeared, and Regulos began to grasp the true essence of the Cosmo Beast Style. Meanwhile, on another front, Astra had already been captured and tortured by the alien Magma. Ultraman Leo had gone to Earth for training with Ultraman. After several days of rigorous training, Regulos made significant strides. He not only managed to fend off Farud, but also engaged in a back-and-forth battle with Albio. Impressed by Regulos' progress, Foros believed he had a great chance of becoming the first outsider recognized by the Cosmo Beasts. However, Dias, who was observing from the background, wore a strange expression and sighed deeply. During the evening, Tuban gives his final lessons to Regulos, showcasing his powerful techniques. Regulus was amazed by that. Unfortunately, good times didn't last long. The Magma army invaded D60 once again. Everyone rushed to support the defense. Regulos and Diaz were prepared to join the fight. But Master Alude stopped them, advising Regulos not to be consumed by anger. Regulos nodded and departed to the battlefield. One by one, Cosmo Beast fighters unleashed their ultimate moves on the battlefield, eliminating many of the minions. The trio of Regulos, Figa, and Dias gathered together and launched an attack on the Magma army. Unexpectedly, Vulcan launched a surprise attack, striking down Spica. Witnessing Spica's injured, Regulos once again fell prey to his anger, impeding his ability to fight effectively. Meanwhile, Dias secretly sneaked away and made his way to Master Eld's location. He suddenly raised his flame fist, attempting to attack Master Eld. Master Eld swiftly countered, landing a strike on Dias before he could execute his attack. Dias took advantage of the moment, revealing his true identity as Absolute Diavolo to Master Eld, then using his power to kill him and take his Cosmo Beast. Back on the battlefield, the fight intensified. Regulus found himself pushed back and defeated by the Magma siblings. Fortunately, the two masters appeared just in time to aid Regulus, using their ultimate techniques to defeat the Magma siblings easily. However, upon their return to the main hall, they witnessed Vulcan overpowering Ferude and Albio. Regulos, consumed by anger, attempted to face Vulcan alone, but he was restrained by the two masters. They urged him to check on Master Eld's condition instead. Approaching Master Eld, Regulus found him lying on the ground. Diavolo, once again disguised as Dias, feigned helplessness and pretended he couldn't protect Master Eld. Unable to accept Master Eld's death, Regulos rushed forward to attack Vulcan. Seeing this, Vulcan immediately launched his attack, but Foros and Tibon quickly intercepted to protect Regulos. Their valiant efforts resulted in severe injuries. In their last moments, they continued to teach Regulos the importance of not succumbing to anger, passing on their Cosmo Beast power to him. Vulcan, relentless in his pursuit, relentlessly attacked Regulos. Amidst the relentless strikes, Regulus' mind was flooded with mysterious images, and the Cosmo Beasts of Foros and Tibon began to gather within him, forming a pact. Just as Vulcan prepared to deliver a final blow, the radiance of the Cosmo Beasts emerged, and Regulus was reborn as the successor of the Cosmo Beast fighter. Empowered by the Cosmo Beast's power, Regulus unleashed two powerful moves that shattered Vulcan's armor. Pushed to the brink of defeat, Vulcan summoned the Super Beast Baraba to fight Regulus. Regulus faced a tough battle against Baraba. However, the spirits of his two senior comrades appeared to protect him, entrusting their power to him. Regulus combined their Cosmo Beast techniques, ultimately defeating the Super Beast Baraba. Vulcan, on the verge of defeat, refused to surrender. He unleashed his ultimate move, determined to fight Regulus until the end. However, Regulus had already mastered the essence of the Cosmo Beast style. With his shadowless red dragon white tiger kick, Regulus delivered the final blow to Vulcan. Just before his demise, Vulcan seemed to have realized something, but before he could provide an answer to Regulus' inquiries, he disappeared in a massive explosion. After defeating Vulcan, Regulus watched as the spirits of his fellow brothers and masters departed. Dias suddenly appeared and attacked Regulus alongside Spica. Spica was injured, and in her last moments, she entrusted her Cosmo Beast to Regulus. Diavolo revealed his true identity to Regulus, claiming to be the master of the Cosmo Beast style. Filled with rage upon discovering that Dias was the one who had killed Master Eld, Regulus advanced to attack Diavolo. However, he was stopped by Absolute Tartarus, who had suddenly appeared there. Regulus got captured by Tartarus and locked up in the Kingdom prison. That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoy watching our video, so support us with subscribe and like this video. See you again in the next video.